Remember how earlier you said that based on the children without fathers, you can kind of see the trajectory? Same logic.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I said the willingness is the number one thing, because you could see, you can't help nobody that ain't willing to help themselves, but somebody that's willing, extremely willing, they can turn around the situation. Because the logic for those kids, I agree, it's looking bad. But it's say one of those kids has some type of epiphany where they say, I'm gonna get up with a mentor or something, and I am determined to check. So pretty much that the willingness equates to determination to be different. So that would be the deciding factor for me. And I was gonna ask a question. I'm sorry, SCB Sports Combat. My question was, what's the longest you seen somebody keep a mask up? Because I hear people say that, and I'm very intuitive.
They say psychologically women can for longer than men. Women have up to 2 years where they can show you display their representative. Men shorter.
Yeah, women can put a mask on. A woman gonna be whoever you want her to be, whoever she think you want her to be, for a nice period of time.
I think that's the power of women. They're moldable, so they actually could become that person. But that's just my personal thing. All right,
go ahead, Sports Com. I know you're trying to get in there.
Oh no, I was just saying to Wife School podcast, just talking about, and I know I've brought this up before, but just talking with Black men and having Black men in my family, just Black women allowing Black men to just feel safe and being able to be in spaces where they can be vulnerable and they can talk about those traumas, and actually encouraging them to seek therapy or mentorship or speak to their pastor, whatever form of therapy that they can find to help them. I think that that's a beautiful thing. But we also, again, historically, society has not allowed Black men to be in those spaces. So they have to hold up that wall. They have to show resistance. They're like, I got to go out and I have to work and I have to provide for my family. I have to set my feelings to the side, make sure my wife is good, make sure my children are good, make sure my family is good. That's their main priority. And they've been doing that for over 400 years, right? But as Black women, again, I've seen some Black women just annihilate a man's spirit. Not allow him to feel safe, not allow him to be vulnerable, not allow him to be honest and truthful. If I'm asking you a question as my man and you give me an honest answer, why am I shooting you down looking for an answer that I'm seeking? I asked you a question. I'm giving you the space, but now I'm shooting you down. That's what I don't like. And I think that's a vice versa thing. If you ask me something and I'm telling you something, maybe you don't like it, but that's my truth. And you have to respect it, just like I have to respect you.
Right.
Again, I'm not going to know everything. I don't know everything. I'm learning every single day. This learning game, it goes on forever. But that's just you seeking the truth in yourself.
I wanted to answer Mr. M. White's question about the mask falling off and stuff like that. So for men, what I've heard and what I've seen, at least like 3 to 5 months, representative, by the 4th and 5th month, the representative falls off. And I have heard that for some women, they can maintain the representative until they get that ring and the character just flips completely upside down.
Bait and switch.
Period.